proud to say I get to be the principal of all these wonderful kids. I'm extremely pleased to turn over the opening of tonight's ceremony to our very own Wellsville Wave.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets had left the bombs bursting in air. It proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Impressive all the way around. Welcome seniors, parents, guardians, families, friends, faculty, administration, as well as our donors and presenters for the 28th Annual Wellsville Senior Scholarship Award tonight. I'd like to introduce my colleagues on stage. Starting at the right, Ms. Sinsky, the assistant principal, soon to be the elementary school principal here in Wellsville. Mrs. Lindsay Marcus, school counselor for our seniors. Guidance Secretary Lenore Brunshot. Nights like tonight are made possible by the hard work and dedication of many. A few thank yous are in order. First, a thank you to our superintendent, Kim Mueller. A special note as she joins us here for her final scholarship night. Thank you for your service to our students, and we wish you all the best in your coming retirement. Our school counselors, Michelle Alford, Lindsay Marcus, my fellow secondary school administrators, Jason Mank and Elizabeth Sinsky, Diane Willard, Mrs. Guilford, and the Ushers Club for their seating assistance, Mrs. Wilbur and the members of our award-winning WAVE program, Mr. Myers and the cafeteria staff for the refreshments that we'll enjoy after tonight's ceremony in the lobby, Mr. Tony Fontaine and the members of the AV Club for the sound system and the nice bright lights that we have up here, Mr. Dennis Dahlgren for being our photographer this evening. Photos of tonight's award recipients will be posted on our website. If you'd like to grab those, they will be available for you very soon. And of course, a moment just to thank the real workhorse behind making this massive undertaking we call Scholarship Night look like a walk in the park, Mrs. Lenore Brunshot. Tonight, 54 members of the class of 2017 are scheduled to receive awards. I'm pleased to announce that 61 local organizations, clubs, individuals, and scholarship trust funds are giving financial awards in the amount of $109,000 to the Wellsville seniors who are planning to continue their education. That dollar amount is so impressive. To the generous individuals, clubs, and associations for the support you provide our students, we thank you. You often hear principals speak at award ceremony like this one about the quality of the students who are about to receive these awards. I think you should know, this group of young men and women is before you is absolutely no exception. As a class, they are smart, they are kind, they are appreciative. They have demonstrated over the years that they care about this school and they care about this community. With the leadership that they possess, I can assure you that the financial investment you are about to make in them will pay off dividends down the road. I believe without a shadow of a doubt, this group of fine young individuals will pay it forward. Now it's time to turn the spotlight on our seniors, who've contributed so much to their school and their community. Presenters, when I call your name, please come to the stage. Mrs. Bronscheidel will hand you an envelope which has the scholarship's recipients and names printed on the front. After presenting each award, we would like both the presenter and the student to exit the stage on the right for photos, which, as mentioned, will be posted on our website. Lastly, at the conclusion of our award ceremony, everyone is invited to a reception in the main lobby near the cafeteria. We hope that you enjoy that and take an opportunity to talk with the students. If you haven't had a chance to do that, it'll be a nice end of our wonderful ceremony. So without any further from me, I would like to thank you and enjoy tonight's program. And first up, Mr. Brian Gray of the Wellsville Central School Alumni Association. Mr. Gray will be presenting the Wellsville Central School Alumni Association Scholarship.
Thank you. Welcome, parents, I'm assuming some grandparents, students, administration. The Alumni Association started in 1982, and that year we gave one scholarship, $50. As of tonight, after tonight, we will have given $69,000 to more than 150 kids. It's a great pleasure that I come up here to do this. Young lady, Miss Adams is our first one, and I can't pronounce your first name. Taylor Case. Dakota Dickerson. And last, Cordell Potter. The only one I really know is Cordell because he's a wrestler.
We'd like to invite Mr. Bob Perkins, Allegheny County, Pomona Grange, number 45. Mr. Perkins will be presenting the Allegheny County, Pomona Grange, number 45 Perseverance Awards. Mrs. McNish? Mrs. Marcus?
The Allegheny County Pomona Grange number 45 Perseverance Awards. These awards are meant to honor students who have learned that success in a good cause is gained only by perseverance. The Inspiration Award goes to Miss Jasmine Dixon. And the Perseverance Award goes to Mr. Brandon Flake.
This time I would like to invite Mrs. Shelley Chafee, Mr. Kiefer's daughter, to come to the stage. Tonight, Shelley will be presenting the Ken Kiefer Senior Memorial Award.
Welcome everyone, and I want to congratulate everyone that's here tonight, and I want to wish you all well in your future endeavors. The Ken Kiefer Senior Memorial Award was established in 1981 for my father. It honors members of the senior class who demonstrate leadership and service to the school and their community. Criterion for the committee used for the award includes participation in various clubs and organizations, athletic teams, academic achievement, and officer or leadership roles during the year. This person could be considered a very well-rounded person. The recipients' names have been engraved on a plaque and will be displayed in the guidance office, and there is a small monetary award. I'm pleased to announce the winners of the Kenneth E. Kiefer Senior Memorial Award are Nicholas Brown, Missy Graham, and Michaela Chafee.
I'd like to invite to the stage Miss Carrie Whitwood, sister of Leslie Newland Thomas. Miss Whitwood will be presenting the Leslie Newland Thomas Memorial Scholarship.
I'd like to congratulate the 2017 Wellsville Central School graduates and tonight's scholarship winners. As I participated in the scholarship night for the past 10 years, I've listened to many presenters of scholarships, and they're done in the memory of someone who has had ties to Wellsville Central School, someone who has been impacted by their time here, have walked the halls, and have made friends. I would like to say to all of you, the graduating class of 2017, don't hesitate to grab life. Explore everything, share your dreams and hopes with those close to you. Life can take unexpected turns, but you have the opportunity right now, this day, to choose the path or paths you will take next. You're writing a new chapter in your life. Write it well, fill in the blanks, and make it your own. On behalf of the family and friends of Leslie Newland Thomas, I'm truly honored to be here to present the scholarship. Leslie graduated from Wellsville Central School. She was in the bass in the Wellsville High School Orchestra, and her love of music became firmly grounded within these walls. She began teaching at the Thomas G. Poland K-8 Arts Focus School in Maryland, inheriting a string program that had 5 teachers in 10 years. During her tenure there, she elevated its profile and student participation in the string program and even added an additional orchestra. She inspired hundreds of Prince George County students into a love of classical music. Under her direction, the string program regularly took top awards at local, state, and regional music competitions. Music brought great joy to Leslie and the children she taught. Music crosses all cultures and all ages. It brings back memories of time, a place, a person, and it gives inspiration for the future. So I ask that you keep music in your heart, as I know that Leslie's playing in my heart and the hearts of those she touched. The recipient of this award exemplifies many of Leslie's qualities: her involvement in WAVE, musical and plays, her commitment to the community and helping those in need by volunteering at the soup kitchen and in youth court, and her future plans to pursue a degree in music education. It is my pleasure and honor to present the 2017 Leslie Leland Thomas Memorial Scholarship to Shannon McGlory. So on behalf of the family of David and Mallory, I'm also honored to be here to present this next scholarship. David was born in Wellsville and graduated from Wellsville Central School in June of 1969. He did struggle to get through school, to get decent grades, but was able to overcome the challenge and found his way. He enlisted in the Air Force, and after completing his basic training at Lackland Air Force Base in Texas, he went on to be trained in the aircraft equipment maintenance field. He volunteered for duty in Vietnam. The recipient of this year's award plans to study environmental sciences at Brockport. It is my pleasure to present the 2017 David Mallory Scholarship to Zach Brown.
And next up, the Pete Childs Memorial Fisher's Pharmacy Scholarship, presented by Mr. Dean Saylor of Fisher's Pharmacy.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of the graduates, whether they've received an award or not. Finishing high school is a big step in your life. Go forward, find something that you love to do, and do it. Second of all, I'd love to thank this staff. They do a wonderful job every year of putting this program on, and they deserve kudos for that. 21 years ago, we decided to start the Peter J. Childs Memorial Scholarship in honor of my deceased business partner, Peter. We set up a committee to select the students because we were afraid that many times we would end up having employees win this award. We did not want to seem biased in that realm. I would like to thank my scholarship committee for selecting this year's winner, and I am very proud to announce that my co-worker Katie O'Grady is the winner of the 21st annual.
Our next scholarship will be presented by my good friend, Mrs. Vonnie Walker, owner of Walker Business and Staffing. Mrs. Walker will be presenting the Walker Business Services Scholarship.
Good evening, and I'd like to congratulate also the class of 2017 and wish you the very best in everything you do. Walker Business and Staffing each year gives a scholarship to a student who will be furthering their education in business or entrepreneurship. They don't only just consider the students' grades, but consider their community service activities. Because when you go out and you get in the business world, it's very important that you volunteer your time. I've had the distinct pleasure of working with our award recipient, and I think she has over 1,000 hours of community service and is a role model for the youth and members of our community. This year, Walker Business is pleased to give this award to Molly Cole.
Next up is the Patrick Gosley Memorial Scholarship. I'd like to invite up Mrs. Caitlin Gosley, Pat's niece.
Congratulations, class of 2017. I am so pleased to be here to present the 2017 Patrick Gosley Memorial Scholarship. And on behalf of my entire family, I am honored to be here tonight to present this scholarship to a member of the 2017 class of Wellsville in celebration of Patrick's life and the life that he lives. Patrick was my uncle and he graduated in 1980. He cherished his time here, and so much of who he became was formed while he was a student. We created this scholarship when he passed away last year as a way to keep his spirit, energy, and memory alive. Through this scholarship, we looked for a student who has the same enthusiasm for life, willingness to get involved, commitment to friends and family, and who has made the most of every opportunity that Wellsville High School has to offer. It is with great pride that we announce the winner of the 2017 Patrick Gosley Memorial Scholarship to Brenna Hennessy.
Next will be the Shane Culligan Memorial Scholarship and Variety Club of Buffalo Scholarships. Mr. Tim Culligan, Shane Culligan's father, will present tonight's award.
Let me get organized here because I got a lot of work here to do tonight. Okay, you're okay. First of all, at our next Culligan Gosley reunion, I'm going to have to find out why my cousin got to go ahead of me. But that's okay. I'm here tonight on behalf of a couple organizations to award some money to the graduating class of 2017, of which I congratulate you all. The Shane Culligan Scholarship was established, this will be the 15th year now. Shane passed away 14 years ago, but my comrades from the American Legion saw fit at that time to establish a scholarship in Shane's name. To that, I'm eternally grateful to the American Legion, the auxiliary of the Legion, the Sons of the American Legion, and the Legion Riders. Just a little side note on that, I had an opportunity to work a funeral last week where I saw the Legion Riders escort a deceased veteran to his final resting. My gosh, what an amazing, solemn event that was, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. So, to the American Legion and their extended families, thank you very much for the service to the country and for what you do thereafter. For many of you may know Shane, my son Shane was born with congenital heart defect. He went through high school. In 9th grade, he had to have a heart transplant, which he endured. He was held back a year, but he did graduate from Wellsville High School, and he was able to pursue his further education at St. Bonaventure University. Unfortunately, continued medical problems came about, and in his sophomore year, he underwent another heart transplant. But that didn't slow him down. His desire to do well, to exceed, he studied journalism, just compelled him to go farther. Unfortunately, 50 days before graduating in May of 2003, Shane took ill again and passed away. He had the greatest honor at the senior graduation exercise at St. Bonaventure that Mother's Day of 2003, and he was awarded his degree. And I'll tell you what, that was a tearjerker. Since then, as I say, the American Legion has been wonderful to fund this first award that we will give out tonight. And for that award, thank you, American Legion, again. I'd like to honor Katie O'Grady to come up and get that award. The next few awards I have are for my wife and I has, in Shane's name, established the Wellsville Satellite of the Variety Club of Buffalo, of which Shane was very involved during his time. He took over the chairmanship of it for a number of years, getting the student volunteers and working the phone center for us. So it is a great honor that we are able to present a few of these awards to students who show the same desire, the passion to help, and true characteristics of Shane. So I'd like to welcome up to the stage Molly Cole, Owen Hart, Brenna Hennessy, and Julia Nat. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I've also been given the task that I enjoy doing on behalf of the Wellsville Elks Lodge to make some presentations tonight. And the chairman of the Elks Scholarship Committee couldn't be here tonight, so he did prepare a few words for me. On behalf of the Wellsville Elks Lodge and number 1495 Scholarship Committee and all the members of our lodge, we'd like to recognize the entire Wellsville senior class of 2017 for your academic achievements and wish you success in your pursuit of higher education or other career endeavors. Our scholarship proceeds are generated through our membership dues, scholarship breakfasts, fundraisers, and as well as awards from the Elks National Foundation and the New York State Elks Association. This year, the Wellsville Elks Lodge received and judged 13 scholarship applications throughout Allegheny County, and tonight I am proud to announce cumulative Elks and state scholarship awards in excess of $19,000, recognizing the graduating seniors throughout Allegheny County. And we have 10 repeat winners from previous graduating classes. Our committee looks forward to the opportunity to judge multiple scholarship applications each year and the scholastic achievements, athletic and organizational involvement, along with contributions to the community and service from the outstanding seniors is always impressive. We get a glimpse of who our applicants are, what they stand for, and gain some insight into their future goals and dreams. I mentioned we had 10 repeat winners from previous class years. I'll just mention those tonight. Rayanna Anderson, Bridget and Leah Chrisman, Liam Ebert, Connor Finn, Scott Miles, Sarah Murphy, Sean Murphy, Jonathan Piscatelli, and Elizabeth Solbeck. They are all being awarded repeat scholarships. So now I'd like to recognize the Wellsville students who advanced through the Lodge, District, and State judging, and recently received notification they would each receive an additional scholarship from the New York State Elks Association. So would Julia Knapp and Aaron Lawson come out? You will be getting, if you haven't done already, you will be getting notification from the New York State Elks of a scholarship award. Okay, don't go away. Oh, thanks. And in addition to those awards, we locally hand out scholarships in the name of F. Benama Jones, who was a 30-year sheriff of service to the county of Allegheny, and he was a proud member of the Elks. So tonight I also have some scholarship awards for Molly Cole, Madison Ewing, Carter Hoffman, congratulations. Julia Knapp, Aaron Lawson, Katie O'Grady, Skylar Stisser, I think I've run out of money.
And now the Morrison Hayes American Legion Post number 702 scholarships. Presented tonight by Mr. Jim Helms and Mr. Brent Roberts, Morrison Hayes American Legion Post number 702.
Good evening, and once again, congratulations to the graduating class here at Wellsville Central School. On behalf of the American Legion, Morrison Hayes, Post 702 of Wellsville, New York, our Commander Brent Roberts and myself, the Finance Officer, are pleased to award 3 scholarships tonight. The Legion awards 3 scholarships at least per year. In addition, we do have available a 4th one that didn't get awarded this year. That's if they compete and place in our oratorical competitions, of which we didn't have any this year, but we hope to have some next year. The scholarships we have are open to all students, but we do give a special emphasis to students that are either children or grandchildren of veterans, because the Legion is here to give back to those that gave so much to all of us. In addition, the students have to be civic oriented, both in their social and school activities, all wrapped around some great academic achievements, of course. We received 12 applications this year. It is my pleasure to announce that this year's recipients are Dakota Dickerson, Rachel Ferraro, and Skylar Stisser.
And now to to our American Legion post number 702 Auxiliary Scholarship. Tonight that will be presented by Ms. Janet Marble, American Legion post 702 Auxiliary.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Since 2006, the American Legion Auxiliary has raised and given away nearly $115,000 in scholarship funds. Multiple scholarships are given out each year. Eligibility requires you must be a member of Post 702, either the Legion, the Auxiliary, or the Sons of the American Legion, or junior members, for at least 2 years. To be accepted, you must be enrolled in a college or have completed a military basic training. College students are eligible to apply for a scholarship for up to 4 years, and they don't have to be consecutive years. Service hours volunteered to the Legion are strongly considered when we determine our awards. And among other things, completeness of their applications, essays, characters, patriotism, and financial need, not to mention academic achievement. On behalf of the Wellsville American Legion Auxiliary, I'd like to congratulate all of our 2017 graduates, and tonight I'd like to award our scholarship winner, Skylar Stisser, and invite her to the stage to receive her award.
Next is the James D. Washburn Memorial Scholarship. This will be presented tonight by Mrs. Elva Cornell, Mr. Washburn's cousin.
Well, you've heard lots of congratulations, and we do congratulate you. But we also congratulate Mom and Dad. And I'd like to say, as you ponder in the days to come, there is a great difference between happiness and joy. And so my prayer is that through your life you will be filled with joy. May God bless you. This scholarship was established in memory of James Washburn by his family, and it was funded by golf tournaments organized by the employees of Friendship Dairies. Jim crossed this stage and received his diploma over 60 years ago. He was an average student, but he was well liked by both his peers and his teachers. Jim went to work long before graduation, and he decided to continue his love of farming over higher education. But that did not mean that he stopped learning. He was certainly not afraid of hard work, and he enjoyed the fruits of his labor. He was a man of integrity. He was a great encourager. Jim was always willing to teach others anything he knew, whether it was how to swing a golf club or how to shovel manure. He never lost the desire to put into practice the things he had learned. He never lost the desire to meet new people, and he was just a phenomenal guy. It has been the desire of his family to help a student continue their education before they choose to enter the workforce. And so they have determined that the recipient of this scholarship should be bound for either a vocational or a technical school, that should be well liked, involved in extracurricular activities, have integrity, and especially be hardworking. And so the family has chosen Carter Huffman.
Golf Association of the Wellsville Country Club. Here to present today, Ms. Marty Fuller, Wellsville Lady Golf, from Wellsville's Lady Golf Association.
I also want to congratulate all the graduating seniors for 2017. I just graduated in 2002, so I understand how it feels. The Ladies Golf Association of the Wellsville Country Club raises its money through production of its yearbook for the country club, and in it we have a patron section where we solicit money or twist arms, wrists, punch people out so we can get their money to provide a scholarship for a graduating senior. We are proud this year, and it's my privilege, to be able to present 4 scholarships to a graduating senior. Now, our stipulation is they do not receive the scholarship now. They receive it after completion of their first year of college, at which time they will send us the information that they're returning, and we send them the money. Our first scholarship goes to Dakota Dickerson. The next one goes to Rachel Farrell. The next one goes to Madison Ewing. And finally, but not last, to Aaron Lawson. I think they've already won some before. They're all coming on stage.
Now, the Altar and Rosary Society of Immaculate Conception School. Mrs. Linda Wesche, Altar and Rosary Society President, will present the award.
It's my privilege and honor as president of the Altar and Rosary Society to be able to present a $500 scholarship. This year's recipient is Catherine Corrigan.
And now I'd like to invite up to the stage Mr. Michael Bidzerconi, our Wellsville Secondary School National Honor Society advisor, to present the National Honor Society School Service Scholarship.
presented this award, I just noticed just left the auditorium. Hopefully she comes back soon. Let me just tell you a funny story. I've had this student for 3 years now, and the first year I had her, she asked me for help on a math problem. Face totally confused, and I kind of was standing behind her and offered some assistance, when all of a sudden the look on her face went from confusion to absolute fear. And that's because Erin Lawson was stroking the back of her head. And this student thought that it was me. Thank you, Erin. I'd like to award Skylar Stisser with a National Honor Society scholarship.
And now it's time for our Wellsville Secondary School Music Scholarships. Presenting tonight, the trio, Ms. Kathy Haynes, Mrs. Joy Wilbur, Mrs. Lisa Christensen, our music educators.
Hello. All right. So I'm going to be giving out the John Philip Sousa Band Award. A little bit about this award. Since 1954, thousands of high schools have honored their top band students with the John Philip Sousa Award. The pinnacle of achievement in a high school band program, the Sousa Award recognizes outstanding dedication and superior musicianship. This award has become a nationwide symbol of excellence in musical achievement. And this year, I just simply could not decide because I have two very, very deserving students who you probably heard playing tonight as you walked in, because that's how dedicated they are. This award this year goes to Rachel Farrelloro and Madison Ewing.
Good evening. My first award that I would like to present this evening is the National Choral Student Award. And this award is given to a choir member who is involved in the choral program through a variety of choral experiences, both in school and outside of school. It is a recognition of a student who has truly dedicated themselves to experiencing as much choral music and many choirs as they have had the opportunity to try. This year's recipient is a member of Chamber Choir and Wave. She's also in concert band and orchestra. She attended the NISMA State Conference this past fall, was the winner of the Senior High AXMA Scholarship, and that was selected in February. She plans to attend Grove City College and plans to study music education in the fall. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Shannon Migliori. And the next award that I would like to present is the WAVE Service and Leadership Award. This award goes to a senior who has gone above and beyond for WAVE this year. This year's recipient was the group student leader and took a very active role in every aspect of WAVE. Everything from helping me figure out how to submit the first competition video to the can drive, which I grew up in Pennsylvania, I had no idea what a can drive was. That was truly an experience and very profitable, so it was a good experience. She helped me plan the sound check for our first competition and told me about the traditions on the trips, all of which was new for me this year. And her experience and knowledge of the inner workings of the group was a huge asset to me this year, and I appreciate her help and willingness to do anything for the good of the group. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Emily Tomac.
The Director's Award for Orchestra is going to a hardworking and dedicated senior that took the initiative to learn a new instrument this year, participated in the Senior High All-State and All-County Orchestras, went to the Houghton String Festival, and is taking time to direct Color Guard this year. She is a student I can always count on, and who will be missed next year. I'm happy to present this award to Bella Wenslow.
Up next, the Charles F. Costello Memorial Scholarship, presented this evening from Erica Costello Richardson and Taylor Costello, Mr. Costello's granddaughters.
Good evening. My name is Erica Richardson. And I am Taylor Costello. And we are two 16 grandchildren of Charles Costello. This scholarship was established by our family to honor his memory. Our grandfather was a 1959 graduate of Wellsville High School and attended Williamsport Institution of Technology, where he earned a degree in welding.
Grandpa worked at Air Here for more than 50 years. He worked as a welder for decades before he took on many other positions. Not only did he have a love for culinary arts, but farming and agriculture as well. He was remembered fondly for growing an abundant garden and his skills in the kitchen.
Higher education was important to our grandfather. Based on his desire to provide continued educational opportunities for members of our family, we in turn offer this scholarship to a Wellsville Central School graduating senior who is pursuing a college education in a technical field.
Our grandmother was a teacher by trade. Our grandfather, teacher by experience. They taught us the value of hard work and excellence, but also to take time to enjoy the simple things life had to offer.
This recipient was chosen for his commitment and excellence shown through his high school career. It is our honor to present this Charles F. Costello Scholarship to Neil Stan.
And now, the A. Edward and Evelyn R. Foster Memorial Scholarship, presented this evening by Mrs. Darlene Knox Riley, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Foster.
Good evening. This is my 25th year of standing before a senior class. My dad died very suddenly 25 years ago in January, and my brother and I decided that it would be a really good thing to keep my dad's memory alive by giving a scholarship here at the high school. My dad was born during the Depression, was a farmer's son, and had to quit school at a very young age to continue to keep the family going. He went out and worked for another farmer to have enough money to keep their large family and everything going. Was a farmer for many years, married and was another farmer for many years, and then decided that it was time to move to another occupation. He worked for the Allegheny County as a supervisor for more than 20 years, and a new reign came about that he had to have a high school diploma and he had to pass a test to keep his job. I had her hit our house, and at this point in time, I was probably either a sophomore or junior in high school. So Dad and I went through algebra, and he said, "I'm never going to pass this test." I said, "Yes, you will, Dad. You're a smart man." Failed the first test and sweat and sweat and sweat. Aced the second test. So to him, education was very important. So his three children went to college. My brother has a doctorate degree in education. So henceforth, it is important for everyone to have an education in this world. So I'm very pleased and proud to announce that this year's recipient for $500 is Carter Hoffman.
Next is the Beta Sigma Phi Sorority Scholarship. Mrs. Nancy Johnson, Mrs. Shauna Peterson of Beta Sigma Phi sorority members.
Good evening. Beta Sigma Phi is an international sorority. 3 local chapters from City Council, Gamma Pi, Xi Alpha Omicron, and Preceptor Beta Upsilon. In the early years, our sisters sponsored several events, including the first Beautiful Baby Contest in 1939. During World War II, Bundles for Britain had our help, and Mrs. Harriet Bradley taught knitting sessions in her home. As City Council, we have come together for various projects and socials over the years. In the early years, our chapters participated in Christmas stockings for the Veterans Hospital, a candy booth for the country fair, volunteer work at the hospital, card parties, the Holly Ball, and the Founders Day dinner. Over the years, we have added much to this list, including raising money for a local scholarship. This scholarship is given to a graduating high school senior who is chosen by our City Council representatives. This year's topic was, how has your community contributed to whom you are today, and what are your future plans?
Gamma Pi, one of the chapters of Beta Sigma Phi, would also like to give 2 additional scholarships this year. The first scholarship awarded this year was for a young woman who is joining the armed forces, as we feel it's important to recognize those students who are choosing a career in the United States military. This year's recipient is Hillary Peterson, who will be joining the United States Air Force. Our second scholarship this year will be awarded to the Beta Sigma Phi scholarship winner to recognize her achievements throughout her high school career and to help as she begins her journey into college.
It is my pleasure to announce this year's Beta Sigma Phi scholarship recipient, Rachel Farrell-Laurel.
The next 2 awards will be presented by Mr. Michael Raptis, a Lions Club member. Mr. Raptis will be presenting the Wellsville Lions Club scholarships and the Lions Club medals for excellence.
Good evening, everybody.
calls, you're getting awful quiet out there. I know you're tired, you can't wait to get out of here. But when you leave here, leave the school, you'll be going out to society and things will get even tougher for you. You'll have to work 9 to 5, 4 to midnight, 6 to 2, whatever it is you choose, and you'll have to do your best at it. So everybody says things are going to be easy, but it's going to get a lot harder for you. So be persistent, and as a couple people have said, find something that you like, be passionate about it. It makes it a lot easier for you. So I'm here on behalf of the Wellsville Lions Club. Lions Club's been around Wellsville for 75 years. Our club's motto is we serve, and we serve. We serve a lot of people. This community and people from around the area have received over $1,100,000 from the Wellsville Lions Club. That's a lot of money, and we've been able to raise that through fundraisers. Two of the big ones are the Trout Derby, and what used to be called the Minstrel Show is now called the Variety Show. Those are our two big ones. Some of the activities that we put on are the Diabetes Awareness Center at the hospital. We do highway cleanup, help support Camp Badger. The Christmas trees that you see at the library lawn are ours through your support. Countless other requests for financial assistance. We even help pay for the school's scoreboard, the new mascot costume that you have, and a lot of other things that people have asked for help, particularly eyes, glasses, eye appointments, doctor appointments, things of that nature. So I do want to thank you all, parents, siblings, for helping support the Wellsville Lions Club, and please continue to do so. Another club that's underneath us, the school organization, is the Leo Club. The Leo Club does the fruit sale. They also collect eyeglasses. If you guys or your siblings or anybody else have extra eyeglasses, grandma and grandpa, that they don't use anymore, please give them to David Foster or whoever's going to be in charge of the Leo Club next year. You will? Does he know that? He'll be a busy man next year. So I believe the Giant Food Mart also has a box where you can drop off used eyeglasses, and they'll be recycled and given to people that need assistance in purchasing frames. With respect to the Leo's Club, you seniors that are graduating, if you have any siblings in school, please encourage them to join the Leo Club and help support the Lions Club through that organization. And now for tonight's winners. The Wellsville Lions Club recipient of a $2,000 scholarship is Nicholas Brown. The recipient of a $1,000 scholarship each is Aaron Lawson, Dakota Dickerson, Molly Cole, Isabel Wenslow. Now for the recipients of the Lions Club Medals for Excellence in a particular subject. In art, Madison Golish. In business, Catherine Corrigan. In English, Dakota Dickerson. In Spanish, Madison Ewing. Madison also wins one in math. In science, Matthew Sanders. And in social studies, Rachel Furlauer. So as I said, congratulations to everybody, and please remember, as you get out there in the community, yes, you have to work, but some of the work that you might enjoy is just giving back to the community. It'll give you a good, healthy spirit. Thank you, everybody.
Next, the Leo's Club Scholarship. Our Leo's Club Advisor Extraordinaire and soon to be our next Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Dave Foster.
Good evening. Leo's Club is the youth affiliate of the Wellsville Lions Club, and these students further the Lions service mission. These students exemplify the motto, as Mike had mentioned, we serve. This year's scholarship recipient has been a member from her freshman year through her junior year, and she served as an officer for each of those years. This year's recipient is Sydney Sisson. Sydney's going to be attending the University of Rochester in the fall, pursuing a bachelor's degree in the sciences, and hopefully will become a doctor.
Brigid Porter Memorial Scholarship. The Porter family honors Brigid's memory with an award for a senior planning to pursue a music education or a music performance degree. And this year's recipient is Shannon Migliori. Next, we have the Wellsville Elementary PTA Scholarships. The Wellsville PTA awards seniors who have given at least 50 or more hours of community service during their high school years. This year's recipients are Michaela Burns, Cheyenne DeMunn, Madison Ewing, Rachel Farrelloro, Gwendolyn Middaugh, and Katie O'Grady.
Next will be the Wellsville Area Chamber of Commerce Kelborn Allen Award. This will be presented by Mr. Brian Perkins, Wellsville Area Chamber of Commerce.
Makes me feel important to move this. Maybe just tall. The Chamber of Commerce is happy to present an award each year. We're doing that once again this year. I'd like to thank these ladies for helping guide me through that process. It's only my second try at it. So hopefully we've done well in selecting another deserving award winner. I believe we have this year. I know she's got some high goals for herself, but she's also been involved in some community activities. And I've seen her around the chamber activities. She helped us most noticeably with our car show at the Music Fest. So I am very pleased to announce our award winner this year as Sydney Sisson.
Next will be the Community of Wellsville Art Scholarships, presented by our very own Christy McNulty, Wellsville Central School art educator.
I think I'm taller than Brian. The Community Art Scholarship is given to a senior who has submitted an art portfolio to a college of their choice. This year, there were 2 recipients, and if you walked around the school this evening, you saw our senior art show set up, and there were 30 seniors in the show this year. And after I mention their names, you're gonna see why it was so hard for me to choose just one. So this year there were 2 recipients, 2 very talented young ladies with 2 very different styles. Each one will receive $200 cash to go towards their art materials for the first year of their semester. This year's recipients are Zarabiah Adams and Madison Golish.
The next award is the Kevin Lynch Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given by Kevin's family and friends to aid a female and male athlete, college-bound senior, who has achieved strong grades. This year, the 2 recipients are Melissa Graham and Cordell Potter. WCS District Transportation Department Scholarship. The WCSD Transportation Department offers a scholarship to a senior planning to attend a technical or a vocational field. And this year, they chose Trent Robbins.
Next, I'm pleased to present this next award, as it's the Wellsville Secondary Principals Award. As you can tell from tonight, there is a lot of talent in the room. But I will say that this class, as mentioned in the early on, is just loaded with superstars. This is a very difficult decision. However, a very deserving young woman, Melissa Graham. principals, Mr. Frank Cady Memorial Scholarship Award, presented tonight by Mr. Mike Cady and Mrs. Sheila Del Monte, Mr. Cady's son and daughter.
Good evening. For those of you who didn't know our dad, for almost 30 years, he was seen in the classroom as well as standing on the corner right outside these doors, greeting and speaking with students and faculty as they passed by. He was a Latin and English teacher, an assistant principal, and eventually the principal. He loved sports. He was a lifelong accomplished athlete and coach in multiple sports, ultimately having been inducted into both the Allegheny County Athletic Association and Wellsville Sports Hall of Fame. He attained great joy in coaching and working with kids on the softball field and tennis courts alike. Sadly, he passed away in February. It is only fitting that there be a memorial scholarship named after our dad. We are honored to be here to present this award in his name, and we'd like to thank the many people who helped to make this award possible.
Since it's the first year, we just got the plaque hot off the press this morning. So this year, our family would like to grant the Frank Cady Memorial Scholarship to 3 worthy individuals. The recipients of this award go to students who excel both in the classroom and either on the tennis court or the softball field. They also demonstrate solid leadership skills, a commitment to the community, and exhibit respect for coaches and educators alike. The 3 seniors are, for tennis, Sydney Sisson, also for tennis, Madison Ewing, and for softball, Morgan Franklin. Thank you very much.
The next award is the Monica M. Moore Memorial Scholarship. I was sad because this couple always travels from Virginia, I think, every year to meet. They choose, this is the handwritten essay, am I right? They require students to write a handwritten essay, and it's this beautiful couple that travels up from Virginia to give this award and have dinner with this student, and they were very sad because they weren't able to make the trip due to other plans. So I'm happy to present this. Ms. Moore's family set up this scholarship to honor her memory and to assist outstanding Wellsville Secondary School graduates. And this year, the award is going to Rachel Farrelloro. The Henry and Rosa Gabriel Scholarships. Mr. and Mrs. Gabriel have chosen to recognize seniors who have consistently achieved high grades. This year's recipients are Madison Ewing, Rachel Farrelloro, Cordell Potter, and Gabriel Raptis. Sape, family friend of Lars E. Lamphere, will present the Lars E. Lamphere Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening and congratulations to all of you seniors, parents, family, and friends. I am so honored to present this scholarship tonight on behalf of my son, Dr. Richard Sape, who sponsors the scholarship, in honor of Linda's son, Lars Lamphere. Lars and Rick met when they were in kindergarten here in Wellsville and became instant buddies, and their friendship continued throughout their school years and into their adult life. Lars and Rick graduated in 1992, and when Rick was a senior and sitting where you're sitting, his goal and dream was to become a doctor. And he really felt that the education and the experience that he received here at Wellsville helped him to achieve that goal. And so he chose to give back. And he established a $1,000 scholarship for a student going into the medical, health, or life sciences field. When his friend Lars passed away, he wanted to do something special to preserve his memory. So he chose to rename the scholarship to the Lars Lamphere Memorial Scholarship. And it was to honor his friend and their friendship. Before we present the scholarship tonight, Linda's going to share a little bit.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2017. Thank you, Nancy. The Lamphere and Fount family are honored with this memorial scholarship in Lars's name. This scholarship is truly a gift to the world because of its importance to health, medicine, and life sciences. It is my honor and privilege to acknowledge all the applicants for this particular scholarship, especially to this year's recipient. Dr. Richard Sape was one of my son Lars's very best friends. They enjoyed many adventures together, especially summer vacations and holidays. Lars was a 1992 Wellsville High School graduate, and in 1998 he graduated from the Johnson University in Vermont. During this period, Lars also served 4 years as an officer in the Vermont National Guard. Lars, being an enrolled member of the Menominee Indian tribe of Wisconsin, he proudly became a member of our Veterans of the Menominee Nation as a lawyer. When a person dies in our culture, we say he has journeyed into the spirit world. Lars' journey began May 27, 2011, at the age of 37. Thank you.
We are very pleased to present this year's recipients of the Lars Lamphere Memorial Scholarship to Rachel Barrow.
Wellsville Central School District employees Alice Wilkins and Pat Pickett scholarships, presented this evening by Mr. Larry Peacock, a Wellsville educator.
all I can say is wow. Hey, to the seniors, thank you. Thank you so much for letting us be part of this journey. Just a small part. You guys are just getting ready to just hit the big time. And with that, wow, I just can't say enough. Thank you, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas. And if you kids were in my class, you guys know I would say cats and dogs. Because in this room right now, you're going to have the next president of the United States of America. He knows who I'm talking to. You are going to have the next AI robotics engineer, especial international guy. I couldn't even tell you how many things this kid's going to be. You're going to have doctors, you're going to have lawyers. You're going to have people who take care of other people. You're going to have people who take care of us as we get older. You got like Mr. Neil Stanton, that kid's laser focused. I cannot wait to see what he does. You got Carter Hoffman over there. This kid's going to own the world. You got Skylar, you got Sisson over there, and you got Stisser, and you got Grandmaster Graham. And I can tell you a whole bunch of other names. I wish I could see you all, and I would know you all. Zerubbabel Adams. You're going to be in the art museum. To the goalless girls. That's how they talk. They don't talk. They're very quiet. Thank you so much for being part of this. For us to be part of this. Hey, I got a couple of great scholarships here from the Wellsville Central School District and employees. On behalf of the secondary school and elementary school, the recipient of the Paul Pickett Award going to a gentleman who's going to roll tide. Let's go, Jake Whitehouse. It's kind of funny. I got Stud Muffin Row right down here. Look at you guys, Nick Brown. You're killing me. Zach, there's Zach. There you are. Love all you guys. And I'm talking to you too. You know what I'm talking to, David. The recipient of the Alice Filkins Award is going to be a black bear. She's going to be moose. She's going to be up in the pine trees. And if you do not go to Acadia National Park, Emily Tomac, then something is wrong. Let's go. Congratulations to all of you guys. Rock on. You guys are the bomb.
Lax not for enthusiasm. And next, the Moose Lodge number 601 and Cassandra Condon Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Rick Freeman, past Deputy Supreme Governor, here this evening to present this award.
This year's recipients for the Cassandra Condon Scholarship Awards. The first one is Taylor Case. The second one's Skylar Stisser. And the Loyal to Moose Lodge scholarships. The first one is Dakota Dickerson. And the second one is Morgan Franklin.
Next up, Women of the Moose and the Gilda Carberry Memorial Scholarships. Presented tonight by Mrs. Sandy Jackson, Senior Regent, Woman of the Moose.
Thank you. We have 2 scholarships. One is for the Women of the Moose, and our recipient is, let's see, Dakota Dickerson. Then we give the Gwilda Carberry Scholarship, and that's for Samantha Pencil.
Next at the podium is Lori Ebert, Wellsville Secondary School cheerleading coach, to present the Wellsville Secondary Cheerleading Scholarship.
This is Liz Hurley. She is my assistant coach. She's not married, she's shy. I'm here today to present an award to a cheerleader who is going to be pursuing her love for cheerleading at the college level. This young lady has been a varsity cheerleader for 3 years for football and 6 years for basketball. During this time, she has volunteered for youth cheerleading clinics, coached youth football, attended many summer cheerleading clinics and camps, and choreographed her own doubles routine. While participating in as many cheer events as possible, she also maintained excellent academic standards, as well as she also was in other school activities and community service activities. Her passion for this sport, drive to improve, and willingness to learn new things will make her an excellent cheerleader at Elmira College. At this time, it is with great pleasure and enormous pride that I'd like to award Nicole Cohn.
Next up, the Wellsville Sea Lions Continuing Education Military Service Scholarship, presented by Mr. Travis Midoff, Wellsville Sea Lion Booster Club President.
Good evening. This is the 3rd year we're handing out the Sea Lions Continuing Ed Scholarship. This year, I am extremely lucky to be presenting to 3 very sharp, hard-working young ladies. They're an eclectic group, but we wouldn't have it any other way for our Sea Lions. This year's group included a future airman, a future artist, and hopefully a doctor. This year's recipients are Sierra Stoll, Zeravi Adams, and Gwendolyn Middle. work towards a common goal for our Wellsville football team, we decided this year, Jennifer and I, we were going to present one deserving senior who decided he was going to go to school or in the military with a financial reward to help him get there. This year's recipient is Seth Reed.
The next scholarship is the Ralph Nile Twombly Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Steve Twombly will be presenting tonight's award.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be here tonight. My name is Steve Twombly. I graduated from here a short 43 years ago. But I can tell you, I remember what a good feeling it was, and like congrats to go out to the graduates. When my parents passed away, my siblings and I established a scholarship in their name and honor. Number one, to help promote aviation in the local area, but ultimately to help a student pursue their studies wherever they chose. So in that vein, and with the help of the guidance counselors, two recipients are David Lawson and Lucian Calcott.
The Steuben Trust Company Scholarship is next. Mr. Jim Knapp, the Assistant Branch Administrator for Steuben Trust Company.
Congratulations, seniors. Steuben Trust Company is proud to support our area youth and communities. This includes traditions of sponsoring scholarships for local high school graduates. Steuben Trust has awarded and administered over $1.4 million in scholarships since the inception of our program in 1968. This year, we are pleased to announce awards totaling more than $21,000 to 5 of the many outstanding high school graduates and future local leaders in our communities we serve. Today, I'm proud to announce that we have selected two students from Wellsville. They are Rachel Ferraloro and Aaron Lawson.
The Elizabeth Walkley Memorial Scholarship. The Walkley family gives this scholarship to help Wellsville seniors achieve their dreams with the stipulation that the winners exhibit kindness, empathy, and respect for other people. This year, the recipients are Kirsten Coben, Molly Cole, Cheyenne DeMunn, Ariel Kyle, Julia Knapp, and Aaron Lawson. told Erin to wait here because the John Walkley Senior Memorial Scholarship has been given to her, and this award honors the memory of John Walkley Sr. Mr. Walkley was a 1939 graduate of Wellsville High School. He was an active member of the Wellsville community, and it's supposed to be given to a senior who is likely to help others. The Bartholomew Scholarship. Mrs. Bartholomew gave the proceeds from the sale of her home to help graduates earn a degree. This year's recipients of this award are Nicole Cohn and Cheyenne Dayhill. Memorial Scholarships. Since 1956, the will of Mrs. Dornow has provided awards to encourage college study. This year's awards are going to Trayton Ellsworth, Jacob Foster, and Cameron Pettit. The Dolores Neary Ansteyette Scholarship. Carol W. Ansteyette, the first Vice President of Smith Barney Incorporated in Olean, has set up this generous fund to help Wellsville graduates. This year's recipients are Brianna Horan and Haley Palmer. The United States Marine Corps Awards is Staff Sergeant David McDonald from the United States Marine Corps.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Staff Sergeant McDonald, your local Marine Corps representative. It gives me great pleasure to participate in your awards ceremony. On behalf of all Marines, I salute you on a job well done. The purpose of my being here is to recognize certain students who went above and beyond their peers in the areas of musical excellence, athletic achievement, and scholastic achievement. The Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence is sponsored by the United States Marine Youth Foundation, a nonprofit organization established to provide incentives for achievement in our nation's schools. The foundation has provided an award for musical excellence for student musicians throughout the country. This year's recipient is Madison Ewing. The Athletic Achievement Award is designed to recognize high school varsity athletes who display courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership on and off the field, and who are also exemplary citizens and positive role models for younger students. Award recipients are not necessarily the best athletes, but instead are those who are the most inspirational or who display the greatest determination and will to win, which are all Marine-like attributes. This year's recipients are Nicholas Brown and Michaela Chapin. The Scholastic Achievement Award is designed to recognize noteworthy academic achievement and leadership in high school students. Nominees are exemplary young citizens and positive role models for their peers. Recipients need not necessarily be straight-A students, but students who have shown the greatest degree of academic improvement over the past semester or year. This year's recipient is Rachel Ferraloro. Before I take my seat, I would also like to recognize anyone who has served in our armed forces, to include all of our first responders. If you can, at this time, please stand, and ladies and gentlemen, join me as I salute these heroes. Graduates of the class of 2017, remember the United States Marine Corps is always looking for a few good men and women to take on the challenge of earning the title Marine. Few have chosen this elite path of service. If you think you have what it takes, contact me at 1-800-Marines. Semper Fidelis, and God bless the United States of America.
Wellsville Business and Professionals Women's Club Scholarship. Presented tonight by Mrs. Sally Danheim, Wellsville Business and Professional Club member.
The Wellsville Business and Professional Women's Club has started in 1924 by 4 women. We now have 30 active members from the Wellsville and surrounding areas, and we welcome any of you who would like to join as new members. The PPW Club consists of the olive twin of the Jones Memorial Hospital, assisting with annual gala and country fair and other activities. Help for nearby families has always been a BPW tradition. In 1925, the BPW Club helped send a local young man to college to become a village pharmacist. That was our first scholarship. The BPW scholarship has been given away every year since 1969 to help local Allegheny County graduates attend college. To date, over $15,000 has been awarded. One of this year's recipients happens to be someone I know, my granddaughter, Taylor Case, who is enrolled to study childhood inclusive and middle school education at SUNY University of Fredonia. She will receive half of her scholarship when she goes to our dinner coming up June 20th, and the rest of it will be coming later.
Okay, the M.A. King and Eleanor Church King Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a senior entering the field of engineering or education. This year's recipients are Michaela Chafee and Eric Fortner. Association Scholarship. The Wellsville Central School District's CSEA Chapter 802 honors children of members. This year, our recipient is Cheyenne DeMont. Next is the David's Song Scholarship. This gift from Mrs. Audrey Phelps Chaffee, class of 1956, is awarded to graduates who are eager to learn and grow. This year's recipients are Tiana Black and Samantha Van Castle. The Wellsville Central School Class of 1976 Scholarship. The Class of 76 honors classmates, children, and grandchildren with this award. This year's recipient is Jasmine Dixon. VFW Post number 2530 Mike Pasquale Scholarships. These awards are given to graduates to reward good scholarship and patriotism. This year's recipients are Michaela Burns and Skylar Stisser. Josh Giddings Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Joshua G. Giddings, a class of 2003 graduate. This year, the recipient is Shane Basili. Award is the Lufkin Industries Foundation Scholarship. Since 1965, the Lufkin Industries Foundation has awarded more than $7,880,000 in scholarships to the dependent children of Lufkin Industries employees. Scholarships being awarded this year total $120,000. Scholarships are funded through concession sales, through the plant, scrap sales, and memorial donations. Currently, the four-year scholarships are valued at $8,000 and are paid at $1,000 per semester if the student maintains eligibility. This year, the scholarship recipient is Mr. Owen Hart. The last scholarship for tonight given out is the Dylan Mitchell Memorial Scholarship. Dylan Mitchell was a student who was very dear to my heart and impacted many people in our community. He may have had a big, tough exterior, but he was a gentleman at heart. When his mom called last year and asked me to present this scholarship, I was truly touched because Dylan is a student who represents true grit and perseverance. Even when his classes were challenging for him, Dylan refused to give up. Watching him walk across the stage and receive his diploma was genuinely one of the most proud moments I've had to date as a school counselor. Dylan's family chose a student this year who is kind and respectful and honest, all qualities that we appreciated about Dylan. I am honored to present Mark Libertone with the Dylan Miller Scholarship.
I again would like to thank all of our presenters and the groups and organizations that they represent for their investment in our students. We know tonight is a long night, but in this world of instant everything, isn't it nice to be around an event where good things do take a little bit of time? Year after year, this community has demonstrated that it values education, it cares about the future of our students, and is willing to commit words into actions on behalf of them. Congratulations to our award winners. Be sure to take time to thank those who have cared for you along the way. Take a little time over the next few weeks to savor your final days here at Wellsville Central School. We're all supporting you, and we are confident that you are going to have great things in your future, and we cannot wait to hear about them. Thank you for coming out tonight. This concludes the 2017 Scholarship Awards night. We would like to invite you all to a reception with some refreshments down in the main lobby that is right near the cafeteria. Again, thank you, and have a safe night.